mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers natin out there from Luzon, Visayas and Mindanao. And sa lahat po ng ating mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers na nakatutok pa ngayon sa ating video worldwide and netwide, magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. This is your ka-Skywatcher, ka-Spacer, and Space Commander, Sir Jun Cahigal. Welcome to another of our vlog. So for this video, this vlog, ang pag-uusapan po natin ay yung benefits na nakuha natin sa Apollo program. So ang tawag po natin dyan ay Apollo spin-offs. So bago po tayo magpatuloy sa ating video ngayong araw na to, may pakiusap lang po ko sa inyong lahat. So please don't forget to like and share this video para makarating naman po sa maraming tao. Lalong-lalo na po yung mga estudyante natin out there so that they will be engaged and they will be inspired to love the sciences. And malaking tulong din po sa amin yan if you will follow us on our Facebook page, the Skywatcher Society of Las Piñas. And malaking tulong din po sa amin yan if you will follow us on our Facebook page, the Vedan Society of Young Astronomers. And follow me on my Facebook page, the Science Guy Ka-Spacers TV, and may YouTube channel din po ko, the Science Guy Professor Jun Cahigal. Please subscribe and click on that notification bell so that you would be updated on our future videos. So tara na po at samahan niyo po ko at pag-usapan po natin yung mga benefits na nakuha natin sa Apollo program. So let's go! So mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers, alam niyo po marami po akong nabasang mga articles and marami rin po akong naririnig that the Apollo program, the missions to the moon, was a total waste of money, time, and effort just to put man on the moon. But you know what? Many don't realize that there are many technologies that came from the Apollo program that actually made our lives better and easier. So yun po yung ating pag-uusapan ngayon, the technology of the Apollo program that made our lives better and easier. And alam niyo po mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers, we continue to see the benefits of the Apollo program today. At ayan po ang hindi nare-realize ng karamihan sa atin. There are technological innovations na galing po sa Apollo program that we actually enjoy today. So ito po yung mga technologies na galing po sa Apollo program. The following are the so-called Apollo spin-offs that came from the Apollo program. The partnerships created between NASA and industry to commercialize the technologies developed for the historic missions to the moon. So handa na po kayo mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers, and let's enumerate those technologies that came from the Apollo program that made our lives better and easier. So number one Apollo spin-off that we actually enjoy today is this: freeze-dried food preserved nutrients. And this technology actually increases the shelf life of the food. Freeze-dried food solved the problem of what to feed an Apollo astronaut on the long duration Apollo missions. Kasi we all know na it will take 3 to 4 days to reach the moon, then 3 to 4 days back to Earth. So more or less 1 week sila in space. So kailangan nilang kumain. Freeze drying foods preserves the nutritional value and taste while also reducing weight and increasing the shelf life of the food during the long duration Apollo missions. Alright, so nakikita niyo po dun sa picture na yan po yung mga dinala ng mga Apollo astronauts. And even today, yan po yung mga ginagamit ng mga astronauts sa International Space Station na nakapack na ganyan. Alright, so ganito po yung mga dinala ng Apollo astronauts, freeze-dried foods, no, para humaba yung shelf life ng pagkain during the long duration Apollo missions to the moon. And itong technology na ito ay nai-enjoy po natin ngayon. Marami tayong nakikita sa merkado, sa mga groceries na freeze-dried na mga pagkain. Like ito, chicken teriyaki. Alright, or ito, no, gravy. So, marami po tayong nakikita na ganyan sa supermarket, sa groceries na freeze-dried foods. And yung technology po na yan ay galing sa Apollo program. So, isn't that fascinating mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers? So, yan mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers. So, like ito, no, napakayami nito. Chili mac with beef. Or ito, lasagna with meat sauce. Or ito, graniola. Ayan po. So, please comment down below kung meron po kayong alam sa grocery or supermarket na freeze-dried din. Ayan po. So, please comment down below. We would like to hear from you mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers. So, ayan po, no, freeze-dried foods na galing sa Apollo program. Alright, so another technology na galing sa Apollo program is the so-called wireless headsets. When Neil Armstrong said those famous words as he stepped onto the moon's surface, alam niyo naman po yung famous words niya, no? So, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. And he spoke those words using a wireless headset na ginawa po ng Pacific Plantronics. And since then, Pacific Plantronics had continued to develop wireless headset technologies. And until now, ginagamit po natin yan, no? Madalas gamitin yan sa mga airport technicians, no? Sa control tower. Ayan po, yan pong ginagamit nila, no? Wireless headsets. Pero ngayon po, di ba, yung mga wireless headsets ay Bluetooth technology na. Pero itong wireless headset ay galing po sa Apollo program. Now, another Apollo spin-off that we enjoy today are the so-called cooling suits. So, cooling suits which kept the Apollo astronauts comfortable during moonwalks are today worn by race car drivers, nuclear reactor technicians, shipyard workers, people with multiple sclerosis, and children with a congenital disorder known as hypohidrotic ectodermal dysplasia, which restricts the body's ability to cool itself. Alam niyo po mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers, very important itong technology na ito, no, itong cooling suits. Biruin nyo, no? Ginagamit po ngayon ito ng mga race car drivers. So, syempre, alam natin yung risk, no? Yung mga race car drivers, pag na-aksidente po sila at nasunog po yung kanilang, let's say, Formula 1 car, napakainit niya, no? So, this will protect the driver. And sa, mainit din po sa loob siguro ng cockpit ng Formula 1 car, no? So, this will make the race car driver more comfortable. And yung mga nuclear reactor technicians, no, kailangan din po nila yan dahil alam natin na napakainit sa nuclear power plant, no, lalo na near the reactor. So kailangan po nila yan para comfortable silang magtrabaho dyan sa nuclear power plant. Shipyard workers na mainit din dyan, bro, yun, welding po sila, no, napakainit din po dyan. So itong mga cooling suits na ito will keep those shipyard workers more comfortable. Ayan. And yung mga may sakit like ito, itong disorder na ito known as hypohidrotic ectodermal dysplasia. Ito po this is a genetic defect na may problema po yung mga sweat glands. So pag may problema po yung sweat glands, the body cannot control body temperature. So itong cooling suits na ito will give patients na suffering from this disorder more comfort kasi it will give a cooling effect sa kanilang katawan. Ayan po, so very important itong cooling suits na ito na galing sa Apollo program. So mga ka-Skywatchers, mga ka-Spacers, ito po yung cooling suit na ginamit ng mga astronauts ng Apollo program that made their long duration mission to the moon more comfortable. And itong cooling suit na ito ay ginagamit po ngayon ng mga race car drivers. Itong cooling suit na ito ay ginagamit ng mga nuclear reactor technicians. And sa mga may sakit, yung may ectodermal dysplasia. So para ma-regulate po nila yung kanilang body temperature. So napaka-importante na itong technology na to na galing sa Apollo program that we enjoy today. Now, another Apollo spin-off that we really enjoy today at meron po ako neto, are the so-called cordless tools. Cordless tools can trace its origins to a battery-powered lunar drill developed by Black & Decker for the Apollo program. Similar technology can be found in cordless power drills and screwdrivers used every day to fix things around the house. So itong mga cordless tools na ito, at di ko na-realize na ito pala ay galing sa Apollo program. At ini-enjoy po natin ngayon. Ako nga meron nito sa bahay, mga cordless tools na ito. Napaka-importante po nito sa maintenance po ng aming bahay. Like itong mga power drill, yung mga grinder na cordless. So ayan po, itong mga cordless tools na ito ay galing sa Apollo program. So isn't that fascinating mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers? So again po, please comment down below. Baka meron po kayong mga tools na ganito na cordless. And pakishare naman po sa amin, just comment down below. Ito mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers, itong susunod na technology na galing sa Apollo program or sa the whole American Space Program ay in-enjoy ko po ito nung kabataan ko. Ito po yung Tang juice drink. So the Tang juice powder, yung Tang pala was developed by General Foods in 1957. And it has been for sale since 1959. Pero wala na po ako nakikitang Tang juice powder sa grocery. So what do you think? Meron pa bang Tang juice powder sa grocery? So please comment down below. Baka meron pa o baka hindi ko lang nakikita. Kasi po nung kabataan ko, ang popular is yung Sunny Orange. Pero itong Tang, natikman ko na rin to. So please comment down below. Baka meron pa rin po ito sa groceries o mga supermarkets. So itong Tang juice ay galing sa Apollo. It was used in the first orbit missions which gave awareness to it. So ayan na. So please comment down below mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers. So I might be wrong. So please comment down below. Baka meron pa ito sa grocery. Existing pa itong Tang juice powder. Kasi parang wala na akong nakikitang ganito. So please comment down below. Baka meron pa. Alright, yung susunod na technology, alam kong meron po kayo nito sa bahay. Alright, so ito po yung Teflon. Yan, invented by a DuPont scientist in 1941. And it is used on frying pan. So yung mga mga lutuan nyo. Yung mga non-stick pan. Yan, mga Teflon po yan. Yan, it is used on frying pans from the 1950s and it has been applied by NASA. Ginamit yung Teflon sa mga heat shields ng kanilang mga spacecrafts and spacesuits. Ayan po, Teflon. Ginagamit po ngayon ito sa mga non-stick frying pans. Ayan, so comment down below. Baka meron po kayong mga non-stick frying pans sa bahay At yung mga non-stick frying pans na yun ay gawa sa Teflon. And yung Teflon po ay ginagamit po ng NASA sa mga heat shields nila and sa kanilang mga spacesuits. So itong technology po nito ay galing sa Apollo program, sa space program ng NASA. Yan, so comment down below, baka meron po kayong mga non-stick frying pans sa bahay, and share niyo po sa amin kung meron po kayo nito. Just comment down below. Naku mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers, itong susunod ay ini-enjoy po natin ngayon and we cannot live without this. Ito po yung Velcro. Ayan, this is a Swiss invention from the 1940s. Velcro was used during the Apollo missions to anchor equipment for the astronauts' convenience in zero gravity situations. Ayan po no, Velcro. Ginamit po yan sa mga Apollo missions and until now we are enjoying the benefits of Velcro sa ating mga rubber shoes, sa mga sinturon, sa mga bags, and kung ano-ano pa no, ang gamit sa Velcro. So itong Velcro na ito ay ginamit sa mga Apollo missions no, to anchor equipment for astronauts' convenience in zero gravity situations. Ayan, no? So again po mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers, comment down below, baka meron po kayong mga rubber shoes na may Velcro or sinturon na Velcro or bag na may Velcro, and comment po kayo, share niyo po yung inyong mga gamit na may Velcro. Ayan po, no? So itong Velcro is an Apollo spin-off. Alright, so isn't that fascinating mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers? Now ito mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers, itong susunod na Apollo spin-off ay napaka-importante. Ito po yung mga water purifiers na ginagamit po natin sa bahay. And water purifiers were developed from the technology used on the Apollo spacecraft. And it is used to kill bacteria, viruses, and algae in community water supply systems. And itong mga water purifiers na to, this is used on our faucets at home to filter out lead and kung ano pa mga impurities na nasa tubig. So very important itong mga water purifiers na to na dinevelop from the technology used on the Apollo missions to the moon. Alright, so isn't that fascinating mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers? So please comment down below kung meron po kayong mga water purifiers sa bahay na naka-install, or ito nakita ko dito sa Lazada itong Pitchell na may filter, no, may water purifier po siya built-in. Ayan, so comment down below, baka meron po kayong mga items sa bahay na ganito. So pag nakikita nyo po yan sa bahay, ay galing pala ito sa technology na ginamit sa Apollo spacecraft. So isn't that fascinating mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers? Naku mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers, yung susunod na technology ay very important sa medical field. At ito ay galing sa Apollo program. So ito po yung tinatawag natin na digital signal processing techniques. So digital signal processing techniques are an indispensable part of computer-aided tomography or tinatawag po natin na CAT scan and magnetic resonance imaging or MRI technology. So this was originally developed to enhance pictures of the moon for the Apollo program. So ito yung mga ginagamit ngayon sa mga hospital, tong CAT scan saka yung MRI to enhance the images, tong mga diagnostic tools na to. So this was originally developed to enhance pictures of the moon for the Apollo program, itong MRI and yung CAT scan. So galing niya pala yan sa Apollo program. So isn't that fascinating mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers na itong mga technologies na galing sa Apollo program ay nagagamit po as a diagnostic tool sa mga hospitals. So fascinating indeed. Now, another important Apollo spin-off was the development of the flame-resistant textiles, which is now used to safeguard our firefighters and soldiers. Now, after the fire on the Apollo 1 launch pad that resulted in the death of the 3 astronauts, Gus Grissom, Ed White, and Roger Chaffee, NASA worked with private industry to develop a line of fire-resistant textiles for use in spacesuits and vehicles. These materials are now used in numerous firefighting, military, motorsports, and other applications. Alam niyo po mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers, itong nangyari sa Apollo 1 ay grabe, no? So ito yung mga astronauts ng Apollo 1, si Gus Grissom, yung nasa gitna ay si Ed White, and Roger Chaffee. Nasa loob po sila ng command module of Apollo 1. So hindi pa ho lumilipad yung Saturn rocket, nandun lang po sila sa command module, and nagkaroon po ng sunog sa loob, no? Nagkaroon ng short circuit, and nasunog po yung loob ng command module. So that resulted to their death. Nasunog po sila. So, nakikita niyo po sa ating picture. So talagang nagkaroon ng phobia ang NASA. Ayaw na nilang maulit ito. No? So what they did is they developed yung mga fire resistant textiles, no, clothing, para hindi na po maulit ang ganitong nangyari sa Apollo 1. Medyo may phobia na ang NASA sa apoy at sunog. Yan. So they developed this fireproof material, yung fire resistant textiles, para magamit po ng mga astronauts. And until now, ginagamit pa rin natin yan sa mga bombero natin and sa mga kasundaluhan natin. So yan po yung fire resistant clothing that is an offshoot of the Apollo program. And mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers, in line with the development of fire-resistant textiles na until now ginagamit ng mga bombero, ng ating mga kasundaluhan, ginamit din po ito sa Space Shuttle program. Ito po yung tinatawag na Thermal Protection System. So the materials from the Space Shuttle Thermal Protection System na offshoot din ng fire-resistant textiles ay ginagamit din po by NASCAR to protect race car drivers from extreme heat generated from the racing car engines and by firefighters. So nabanggit na natin ito kanina. Kevlar and Nomex are the 2 products NASA developed to insulate and reflect heat and make materials fireproof. So ayan po, no, yung mga fire resistant materials and textiles to protect the astronauts ay ginagamit pa natin hanggang ngayon to protect our firefighters, yung mga sundalo, race car drivers, yan, from the extreme heat generated from the engines ng mga Formula 1 cars. And ito yung material, no, Kevlar and Nomex are the 2 products na sa develop to insulate, reflect heat, and make materials fireproof. Ito mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers, itong susunod na Apollo spin-off, alam kong familiar po kayo dito at marami sa atin ay meron po sa bahay. So ito yung tinatawag na memory foam. Alright, so NASA developed temper foam or memory foam in 1966 to absorb shock in airplane seats. It has been used in football helmets and in cushioned insoles for shoes. It is used to protect bedridden patients from bed sores, in motorcycle seats and mattress pads, and has 3 times the shock absorbing ability of the other types of foam. So itong memory foam or temper foam ay offshoot ng space program ng NASA. So isn't that fascinating mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers? So itong memory foam is an Apollo spin-off. Alright. Alright, so another important Apollo spin-off is the development of smoke detectors. Smoke detectors were first used in the Skylab space station back in 1973 to help detect any toxic vapor. So alam niyo naman po ang NASA medyo may phobia na sa sunog, no, sa apoy dahil doon sa nangyari sa Apollo 1. Thermal gloves and boots that have heating elements that run from rechargeable batteries were adapted from spacesuit design for the Apollo astronauts. So yan yung smoke detectors and thermal gloves and boots. Alright mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers, so please comment down below kung meron kayong mga items na ito sa bahay, yung temper foam or memory foam, smoke detectors sa bahay, and thermal gloves and boots. Alright mga ka-Skywatchers, itong susunod nating Apollo spin-off ay alam na alam ng mga mahihilig sa sports, yung mga athletic dyan. So ito po na yung sapatos. So spacesuit technology modernizes athletic shoes. Athletic shoe design and manufacturing also benefited from Apollo. Spacesuit technology is incorporated into a shoe's external shell and stress-free blow molding process adapted from NASA's spacesuit design is used in the shoes fabrication. So ayan po yung teknolohiya na ginamit para magawa itong sapatos ng mga Apollo astronauts ay ginagamit pa rin natin hanggang ngayon. Ayan po, so isn't that fascinating mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers, yung technology na ginamit para magawa po yung bota na yan na ginamit ng mga astronauts sa pag-walk nila sa buwan ay ginagamit pa rin natin sa paggawa ng ating mga sapatos. Yan, sa mga athletic shoes. Alright, so fascinating mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers. And lastly, we have also reflective materials as an Apollo spin-off. Materials such as propylene or mylar, which help protect astronauts from radiation and heat, are now found in regular home insulation. So ayan po, no, reflective materials are used in products such as garment insulation, food packaging, wall coverings, and window shades. So the next time you watch a marathon and watch runners get wrapped in a shiny blanket, you'll see NASA technology at work. No? So yung lalo na sa food packaging, di ba, medyo silvery yung loob. So ayan po, NASA technology po yan. Alright, mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers. So isn't that fascinating indeed? Alright, so before we continue, let's watch this video about Apollo spin-offs. Alright, let's watch this.
The golden age of space exploration began with the development of several technological innovations that converged with the launch of Sputnik 1 by the Soviet Union on the 4th of October 1957. This was the world's first artificial satellite orbiting the Earth. The space age reached its peak with the Apollo program that was going to send the first humans on the moon. Over 500 million people around the world were watching the landing of Apollo 11. Beyond space exploration, the Apollo program contributed to several inventions and innovations that are still having an impact on our lives. NASA developed a small, lightweight unit that purified water for human spaceflight. This turned out to be extremely useful for water purification on Earth as well. This technology used on the Apollo spacecraft is now employed in several spin-off applications to kill bacteria, viruses, and algae in community water supply systems and cooling towers. The system has started to be used for cleaning pools too. Those breathing systems you see firefighters use, it's all because of NASA. The space agency itself did not invent them, but it was responsible for making them useful. In 1971, many US fire chiefs were complaining about their breathing gear being large and heavy, leading to some firefighters even abandoning their systems to reach the fire. Using its experience of developing astronaut equipment for the moon landing, NASA cooperated with the Fire Technology Division of the National Bureau to develop a better breathing system over the next few years. The upgraded system was lighter, easier to wear, and also included a face mask, allowing for a wider field of view. In order to bring rocks back to Earth and make some measurements while at the moon, the Apollo astronauts needed efficient cordless drills. The first cordless power tool was developed by Black & Decker in 1961. However, in the mid-1960s, Martin Marietta Corporation contracted with Black & Decker to develop more custom-designed tools for NASA, such as a cordless rotary hammer drill to take moon samples. For astronauts, it was too difficult to use a wrench to tighten bolts floating in zero gravity without spinning themselves around. This problem led to the development of the zero-impact wrench. So NASA helped initiate important innovation of cordless devices.
Alright mga ka-Sky Watchers and mga ka-Spacers, there you have it. Those are some of the many Apollo spin-offs. So baka meron po kung hindi nabanggit, so just comment down below. So maraming pong salamat sa inyong panonood sa ating video ngayong araw na to. And bago po tayo magtapos, please don't forget to like and share this video para makarating po sa maraming tao, lalong-lalo na po yung mga estudyante natin out there, so that they would be engaged and they would be inspired to love the sciences. Don't forget to follow us on our Facebook page, the Sky Watcher Society of Las Piñas, and pakisabit na rin po yung Vedan Society of Young Astronomers. Please follow us. Malaking tulong po yan sa amin para mapagpatuloy po namin ang aming advocacy to share the telescope and our passion for astronomy and the sciences to the general public. And mag-subscribe na rin po kayo sa aking YouTube channel, The Science Guy Professor June Cahigal. Yan, bisita po kayo sa aking YouTube channel and mag-subscribe na po kayo and click on that notification bell para ma-update po kayo sa aking mga future videos. So hanggang dito na lang po tayo. So live long and prosper, and always remember to always keep your space and always keep looking up. Bye-bye po. See you on our next video. Bye-bye. Like and share po. And shout out po sa aking mga volunteers from the Sky Watcher Society of Las Piñas and yung aking mga officers ng Vedan Society of Young Astronomers. Maraming pong salamat.